Before moving on to the Ribbon View tab, there is one more tool that may help you in exploding multiple objects quickly. That is, selecting parts of a model with instances and colors. I will begin with the Select by Instances tool by using the steering clutch model that we have used so far. First, I will get rid of the protective shell by selecting it, right-clicking, then Hide Selection. I will click away to render the change, and now I can see the inside compartments. As I navigate my cursor over the model, I can see the shape of multiple gears that are held together through these bolts. To show a precise image of how these bolts are put together, I will linearly explode them. But selecting each bolt individually is not the most efficient way, so in this case it is better to use one of the select tools. Selecting by color will not work for this model since there seems to be no data on colors from the step file. In that case, we will use the Select Instances tool. When I click on the ribbon, my cursor will be attached to a gray rectangle that indicates the Selecting with Instances tool. What it does is that it selects objects of similar composition, which is perfect for what we want. So I will bring my cursor to the model and click on one of the bolts. This will select all their instances, as we can see through the highlighted parts. I will also select the shafts that pass through the gears to have a better idea of what is inside. Now I will linearly explode the bolts to create an image of how the clutch was built. So I will click Linear Explode and drag my model this way. For selecting with color, I will need a model that contains color data, and for that I will use a different model. I will go to Insert, 3D Model, and click on this DWG file that is a model of a drill. The model was not in perfect shape when it was built, so let's do a few edits before we use it. I will enter its 3D edit mode, click on this screw, and hide it. I will go to its 3D properties and change the drill's orientation to Y+, since it was originally constructed in SolidWorks. This will allow me to view the drill in the right orientation like so. Your models may be similar to this drill, where you will have different compartments with colors and different types of materials throughout your model that you will need to select very quickly. That is why you'd want to use the Select Color tool. For this drill, let's separate the blue objects to the side. So I will select the ribbon and click on one of these blue parts. I will go to Translate and drag the triad to the side. As you can see, the blue parts are now separated from the rest of the model much faster than if I were to individually select every object. In the next video, we'll talk about the second part of 3D Edit mode, the View tab.